What is going on with rappers and how they moving this week? On one end, you got Offset who just got shot after having a fight with Little TJ. And on the other end, you got Gucci Mane dropping a song talking about the robbery and the kidnapping that went down with Pooh Shiesty. Let's talk about it.
The STEM Society.
What's poppin', people? My name is Cole Jackson. This is the STEM Society. Welcome back. Somebody who could be making things a little bit worse for themselves is Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane just dropped his newest song, Crash Dummy, which he is talking about the Pooh Shiesty situation. In this song, he does bring up Big 30. He does bring up Pooh Shiesty's dad. He brings up a few things from the situation altogether. Now, what's got the internet debating about this song is whether or not Gucci is making a statement, or is he actually snitching on the song. I'm going to give you a few bars from this song, and you tell me what you think. You know I got my bread up. I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas dap me up the whole time plotting against me. I don't take it personal. For me, it's only business. And I don't want to conversate if it ain't about no millions. What don't kill you make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. Those are just a few bars from that first verse on the song. I don't see this as snitching. I personally don't see it as snitching. Now, there's a reaction video floating around of Freddie Gibbs. This is what he said.
Nigga snitched on a Zaytoven beat. That's crazy.
That's what Freddie Gibbs have to say. And even Tekashi 6ix9ine has like a 4-minute video breaking down the song. I'm not playing no Tekashi 6ix9ine shit on here. You just have to look at it for yourself. Now, there's a lot of people on the internet that's going at this song and going at Gucci right now. If you ask me, after listening to the song, I think Gucci gets to his toes touch the edge of the mountain called snitching, but he ain't completely jumped off just yet. If you go listen to the song for yourself, I think you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know why he decided to do this song this fast, though, because in all honesty, it feels thirsty to me. Like, it feels like Gucci trying to grab a moment right now. And whether you think it's a statement or not, it wasn't necessary. Nobody asked for him to put a song like this out. He didn't need to put it out at all. But that just kind of goes along with everything that we do here in society when it comes to music now. Niggas always want to get some clout or want to get the first one to be able to tell their story. And honestly, it's too many things going on in his life right now for him to be trying to put shit like this out. If I was Gucci, I would have just sat back and I would have just been quiet. Because people are already questioning you now. Not that you should give a fuck, but people are looking at you as the person who actually got that man put in jail, him and his dad and Big 30. And for a lot of people who don't know, legal experts are saying that they could go to jail for 30 years. So you are already looked at as, you got a target on your chest right now. And I know in another video before this, I said, when you get to a certain amount of money, you get to a certain point in your life, you shouldn't give a fuck. You should just go ahead and snitch. But I didn't say put it in a fucking song. That's the hang up I have right now. Gucci is not showing courage by putting this out. We know what type of nigga Gucci is. He don't really give a fuck about putting his chest out and getting courage. This was an opportunity for him to get some attention because we ain't really been talking about Gucci like that. And this was an opportunity for him to have some buzz out here in the street. But let me tell you right now, man, Gucci, you're not getting the type of buzz you thought you were gonna get by putting the song out. Now you've had to get all the wrong type of attention. And we have to remember this too. When this trial comes up, you gonna either have to testify or you're gonna have to fall back and let the cards fall where they may. Period. That's all it is to it. And you're gonna be up under more scrutiny if you come forward and testify, because then you really ain't gonna have no street credit after that. Not to say that he has to, but there's a certain look or a certain way we look at Gucci, or we hold Gucci at this high regard when it comes to street shit. And I know everybody's saying the street code shit is dead, so on and so forth. But Doesn't that really hurt him ever wanting to put anything else out of music again if he testifies? Doesn't that make him look like somebody who lied about a lot of shit that he talked about on his albums? Because I know a lot of us, when we hear a lot of these people who we looked up to who is trapping or doing the street nigga shit, like, we expect them to stay at that level for so long. Like, if you testify, everything that you built is going to crumble. And I didn't make the rules. I just know what the rules are. For the people who are sitting here saying he's just making a statement, though, I really would think that you would have to rethink your stance on this, because whatever statement he's trying to make is not a good one. It's just not a good look at all. And the scrutiny that's going to come behind this, I don't even think it was worth it. Tell me what you think about the song. Have you heard Crash Dummies? Do you think Gucci Mane was snitching in the song? I really want to hear your opinion about it. A video popped up on my timeline this week, and it said that it was an altercation between Offset and Lil TJ. First thing I'm thinking is, why the hell is Offset and Lil TJ fighting? First thing I thought about. Later on that same timeline, we find out that Offset gets shot. Now, the thing is, when I heard that, I'm thinking, I'm praying for this dude, because I don't want him to go out like Takeoff did. It's just one of those things, man. It's the first thing that you think about. Luckily for us, according to who your source is, Offset either got shot in the leg or in the ass. I really would like to go with in the leg, for real. So we move forward into the story, and we find out that little TJ gets arrested. Now, he gets arrested or detained for disorderly conduct connected to the shooting of Offset. So that makes this story go even deeper, because it's like, why is little TJ allegedly shooting this man, or why are they allegedly fighting? Like, we still don't understand everything. We continue to move forward in the story, and we actually get to hear from little TJ after he gets released from jail. Listen to what he says after he gets released.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. Yo, that shot me. La 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 is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly. Outside
he
the
put
casino,
his
there was a
hands
fight
on
near
you?
the
I
valet.
smacked the out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
So now we deep in the shit, because little TJ is saying that Offset just snitched on him. Now, I don't know. It hasn't been made clear to me if little TJ was the shooter or if he had somebody shoot him. Nobody really knows. We just know Offset got shot and little TJ went to prison or went to jail. Why did Offset get shot in the first place? Now, a lot of people pointed back to this 2025 video of Pooh Shiesty saying why he had beef with Offset.
Why this Offset? Offset broke. Nigga, fuck. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That nigga broke. That nigga pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit nigga in the casino. He was pop. He was panicking. Nigga, he was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the nigga says, yo, he just popped. He calling niggas for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? He like, I waiting for my money. I swung that nigga 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes nap. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this nigga. I got mad bread. I definitely run off a nigga on 5 bands. He pops for the.
All of this is about money. Apparently, Offset has been gambling real crazy, and he had been borrowing money from little TJ. And little TJ was like, either you give me my money back, pay me back, or you about to get smacked up. And we see what happened after that. If you haven't seen the meme, there's a meme going around showing everybody that Offset owes currently. I'm not lying. It's the craziest shit ever. So we're at a point now where it looks like Offset has a gambling problem. This is maybe the 3rd, 4th thing that's happened to Offset this year, and he out here looking like Goofy of the Year. I'm not gonna lie to you, it looks bad. Think about it. The divorce between him and Cardi is public, and there's talking about him asking for alimony. That looks kind of thirsty. It looks like he's got a problem. You have Selena Powell exposing him several times. She's saying that he owes her money. You have Ebro popping up on his show saying that Offset owes him money. I'm gonna just say this, man. And let me just be a whole thousand. I'm grateful that my brother is safe. He's not dead. But you need help. And I don't know if there's anybody in his corner right now that's trying to help him. Period. And why is he gambling so much? What is this addiction that he has? Why is he doing all of this now? Why isn't he trying to put it in his music? Why is he making music? His last album did pretty good and it got critically acclaimed. So what was the problem? Like, you should be back in the studio doing your follow-up to Kiari, right? What's happening with this dude? That's the question that nobody's really asking. And it's looking crazy because instead of us really talking more about this man getting shot, we making fun of him outside in a wheelchair smoking a cigarette, talking about how bad his gambling debt is. And what makes things even crazier is this letter that Offset just wrote. Listen to this. Thank you to everyone who has checked on me and showed me love. I'm good, but I'm planning to be better. I'm focused on my family, my recovery, and getting back to the music, realizing that life is made up of quiet wins and loud losses. Life's a gamble, and I'm still playing to win. When anything happens with the Migos now, ever since Takeoff passed away, it's dark, bro. Like, it's a dark cloud over these niggas for some strange reason. Quavo too. We are having some really horrible problems with these guys, and we're not really trying to figure out why. I'm the type of person where I kind of sit back and I'll let you do what you need to do, and I'll step in and give you advice if I feel like you need it. Now, I don't know if Offset has people in his life like that, but let me just be the person to step in his life and say, stop gambling and just get in the fucking studio. That letter is really, really cool, and I get it. Like, it sounds like you're trying to move forward, but you lying. You lying. If you have a gambling addiction, you need to go get help, bro. That's all it is to it. If you out here in these streets borrowing money from niggas and not paying them back, pay your debts, get some fucking rehab, and rap about it on an album. Because at the end of the day, you're going to play with the wrong person, and they're going to sit up here and take you out. And I don't really want to see that happen to Offset. I think he's a dope person. I think he makes good music. He's part of one of the greatest groups ever, the Migos. I don't want to see Offset end up like Takeoff. That's just something that just don't vibe with me, man. I don't want to see that happen. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of niggas out here who will take him out the game just for the clout of it. And I don't know if he realized that or not. So I don't know where this is going to go. The letter seems like a very good sentiment, but at the end of the day, you got to get out of these fucking casinos, bro, and you got to start doing the right thing, which is going forward, making music, mending things with Quavo. That would be really cool if you niggas could get together and do some music together. But who knows? I'm not the type of person who want to dictate somebody's life, but I do want to be the type of person that keeps them from dying. So hopefully this man could actually do something and make things work for the better. If you like what I do, because what I do is not very easy, make sure you guys take the time to pay me with a comment, pay me with a like, and support me with a subscription. It will go a long way and will grow this channel as big as the sun. I appreciate you guys for joining me, and I will catch you on the next episode. Peace out.
She just kind of fucking with my money, but I meant everything I said, and I say it again.